Hello and welcome to our 12th tutorial on SQL. So in this tutorial we're going to look at using the in operator. In is exceptionally useful when you only want things that are in something. So for this tutorial we're going to need a new query, and we're going to continue working in our persons.address. Feel free to venture outside of this table, by the way, if you want to look at other things and you're tired of looking at person.address. I'm using it just because I know that there's data in here and there's a good amount of data and it's just easy for reference. But you can use whatever you want. So we'll go select, and in this case let's look again at city. Actually, let's use postal code this time. So I want postal codes, and we're getting it from our person.address. And we're just simply going to execute that. Now, this is a lot. So let's say I want to grab this. I want to grab that postal code, and now I'm going to switch this over to a select star statement. And then I want to say I only want people who live in this postal code. So to do that, we need to say where postal code in that code. Let's say I want some more codes too. Well, we could sit there and type out a bunch of and statements or statements, there's an easier way. So let's just grab a couple of these. So anybody who lives, and I'm just randomly picking these, so anybody who lives in these postal codes, let's grab that one looks interesting. And I believe these are strings, so we should probably go ahead and set them up as strings. And let's go ahead and try to execute this statement, or this query. And then let's double check. It looks like they're matching, but let's do an order by just to kind of clean it up a little bit here. And I want to order by this postal code. Since that seems to be what we're using, let's go ahead and order by our postal code. That way it's just a little bit more organized and we can actually read it a little bit better. And we just want to make sure that we only got these postal codes. So I only see the 4500 here. You see, yep, that one's listed. Yep, that's listed, and then there should only be one more type of postal code, which here we are. And that's for London, apparently. So yep, it seems to work. So this is just another way that you can use to filter down your data using the in statement. And I use in actually quite a bit. In is actually very useful. So that's how you use the in statement, though. Make sure you practice using it, and make sure when you write or you use the keyword in, it's followed by two parentheses, and then you need to enter either a string or some kind of integer or whatever the value is that you need to search for only. And you can make your list of what you want in this particular column. And because postal code is an invarchar 15 or a string, I went ahead and converted these, even though we know that these are numbers, or most of them are. Some of these, like this one in particular, is not necessarily a number, so we needed to just go ahead and convert them all to strings.